And if collaboration will drop, then you'll have all eyes looking at you and saying, he's not there. And that's the reason we're all not there. So here's a small piece of advice. People are left alone. So if you talk to people where you have a manager who's a little disconnected from the task on the ground, you'll find them saying, he's somebody who doesn't know what we're doing. He doesn't know how much we actually need to slog to get the job done. You often come across managers who themselves appear completely disengaged, and they expect the team to remain engaged because the belief is that that's the team's task. Well, you've been put in charge because the world believes that if you are able to build a team that realizes their role and responsibility, you'll have a lot of accountability and ownership within the team. Many managers believe that they are in the role of being able to actually set goals and disseminate tasks between people. And then they start looking at things from a very holistic top view, unfortunately only. And at the micro level, people are left alone. So if you talk to people where you have a manager who's a little disconnected from the task on the ground, you'll find them saying, he's somebody who doesn't know what we're doing. He doesn't know how much we actually need to slog to get the job done. He's unaware of the skills that are required to manage the tasks on the ground. He's unaware of what possibly we do to excel at the workplace. The disengaged manager, one of those sins that if committed, you're letting people go instead of keeping people together. Teamwork is all about collaboration. Ownership and accountability, and the result of ownership and accountability is completely dependent on how much of collaboration you create. And if you have a very, very, very macro view and you're away from the task, you've pulled yourself out. If you feel that you're making people responsible by doing that, sure, to a very small degree, you need to have your ear and your foot on the ground. They say role modeling is one of the most crucial things for a successful manager to actually make his people believe he's an asset to the team, and of course, therefore, an asset to the company. So here's what you can do. Even if you believe that it's the team's responsibility and the tasks need to be managed by them, ensure that you participate in the goal setting exercise so carefully that people know why they're doing things that they are executing on the ground, and they and you both know where this is taking you and taking them. If people don't have a belief that everything they're trying to do contributes to their personal self-growth and development, they will fundamentally cut off from participation. And if you have participation drop, then collaboration will drop. And if collaboration will drop, then you'll have all eyes looking at you and saying, he's not there. And that's the reason we're all not there. So here's a small piece of advice. Spend time on brainstorming. If you look at fundamental Tuckman's principle, forming, storming, norming, performing, your being on the ground is extremely crucial. You realizing where are people now, therefore what is it that I want to do and they want to do to take us where we need to go. So cutting yourself off, staying aloof, staying with your peers and not your team members may come in the way of team success. So refrain from it, build a lot of collaboration, you'll have more accountability and ownership, and that's what makes teams successful. Click on the link and keep looking at all the great content that can help you excel in the role of a manager.